Life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Johnson with the home run, just about to straight away center field.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Good early evening, if you will, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network today and Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. We got more Legion baseball today here from John Randall Field at Vaterstad Stadium. I'm Joe Schreiner. There's Chad Affield. We'll talk to him in a minute. But first, our game here for today is going to be the fourth game of the day and the sixth game overall here in the Post-20 tournament. Wahpeton will be hosting Walker, Minnesota. So those of you watching in Walker, thanks for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network today. We'll get you a shout-out number here in a little bit. And again, welcome to the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the Precision Planting Sales and Service Center for the Southern Red River Valley. Again, I'm Joe Schreiner. There is Chad Affield. Chad, you've had a busy day so far today on your feet and doing a lot of maintenance work.
Yeah, I was over at the OSPTI Cal Ripken tournament going on over there.
And you got here just in time to complete the maintenance on this one.
Got here just in time to drive the drag. So yeah, I've had a full day, Joe.
All right, thanks, Chad, for coming in and joining me up here in the press box. Appreciate you coming in. And you're seated probably in the best seat in the house.
I know. I like that seat so well.
Phil said that. The groundskeeper Phil said that, too, when he got up here. And
I liked it so well last night, Joe. I just had to do it again. So.
Well, thank you for doing that. And, again, you're watching the Yield Advantage pregame show. And shortly here we're going to turn it over to Art when he gives me the thumbs up. And we'll turn it over to our PA announcer, Art Grocco, for the Miller and Associates starting lineups. Well, Chad, it's been a busy day here at John Randall. Again, there's been a few games played today, and this is game number 4 on the day and game number 6 total all. And I
was watching this morning.
Yeah, you were. And game 3 was a Lidgerwood Hankinson fell to Wahpeton this morning 6-0. Then in game 2 on the day, Lidgerwood Hankinson came back and won in 9 innings. They defeated Walker 5-3.
So you get to see the extra inning rules.
We did. And then in the 5th game, in the last game just played now, Detroit Lakes fell to Fergus Falls 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th. They were tied going to the bottom of the 7th.
I thought we were going to go another extra innings, Joe.
I did too. I thought we might see that. Trayton King pitched a very nice game, and we're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Art Grocco, here as he does the introductions on the Miller and Associates American Family Insurance starting lineups.
Good afternoon, everyone, and our early evening. Welcome, baseball fans, Vaderstad Stadium at John Randall Field. Let's meet the participants of this ball game, the sixth one of the tournament. First for our visitors on the scoreboard, Walker, post 134. Your reserves, number 9, Henry Weber. Number 3, Atticus Hartman. And now your starting lineups. Leading off and playing left field, number 21, Skylar Westfall. Batting second, the shortstop, number 18, Brad Hasse. Batting third, the catcher, number 7, Gavin Swanson. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 16, Tater Hartman. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 6, Elliot Harris. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 1, Karch Fraser. Batting seventh, the pitcher, number 8, Cole Rutten. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 10, Levi Meschke. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 17, Tyler Steiner. Coaches, Willen Westfall and Adam Swanson. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, Wahpeton, post 20. First, the reserves. Number 1, Dylan Verstrate. Number 8, Braxton Heitkamp. Number 9, Matt Peterson. And now your starters, leading off and playing shortstop, number 20, Carter Hockert. Batting second, the center fielder, number 15, Braden Steffens. Batting third, the pitcher, number 12, Aiden Hayek. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 10, Eli Kappas. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 11, Rylan Flack. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 13, Trayton King. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 2, Riley Jones. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 3, Ryan Brown. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 5, Kaysen Pinsenalt. And doing the catching, number 4, Aiden Henriksen. Coaches, Chris Kappas, Steve Hockert, Skylar Blado, and the best bat girl around, Wendy Kappas. Your umpires behind the plate, Casey Formanak. On the bases, Pat Jones. Let's get ready and play some baseball.
There you go. There's your Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance starting lineups offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs by Art Grocco. Art doing a fine job, as always, on the PA for us, and we appreciate Art doing that. And that was your Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance starting lineups. Coming up next, Chad, guess what we're going to have? We're going to have our first pitch, and that's going to be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, and it's located in beautiful, scenic downtown
Tyler, North Dakota.
Thank you very much, sir. Tyler, North Dakota. You ever been to Tyler?
Oh, yeah.
Attaboy.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Been a while, though, Joe.
Good little place, though.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yep.
Well, you don't get out much.
I don't travel a lot, Joe.
Want to thank Circle of Nations for jumping on board here, too, as well. Circle of Nations, they're looking for all kinds of employment. And if you're looking for a job right now, check out circleofnations.org. See what they got out there for employment if you're looking for a job or maybe just want to move on to something different. All kinds of positions there. And then they have also looking for some students. So they're out there recruiting right now on the student trail and looking for some students. So if you know some students that may be interested in attending the Circle of Nations school, it's a pretty cool campus right here in Wahpeton, North Dakota. circleofnations.org. Well, Chad, again, both these teams have played one game today. Wahpeton defeated Lidgerwood Hankinson earlier, 6-0, and then Lidgerwood Hankinson came back and beat Walker in 9 innings by the score of 5-3. So Walker looking to get on the W side.
So they play 2 again tomorrow.
They will play 2 again tomorrow, yep.
Okay.
And we understand that the Walker head coach and assistant coach both are busy. I think I heard one of them was at a wedding and the other one is a fishing guide.
Okay.
How about that?
Well, up at Walker, Joe, it's kind of the...
Yeah, Leech Lake.
Yep.
All right, Aiden Hayek on the hill here. He's going to face Skylar Westfall. And he'll take strike one with the first pitch at 5:26 p.m. 5:26. So we're a couple minutes ahead of time. Not too bad.
I got to watch the strike zone, too, Joe, because his arm goes up pretty fast.
And there is a base hit. Lands right in front of Case and Pinson all out in left field. And Skylar Westfall leads it off here with a single to open up the top of the first for Walker. Here comes Brad Hasse. Aiden Hayek delivers, swing and a miss, strike one. Behind the plate for Wahpeton is Aiden Hendrickson. I'm sorry, Chad, go ahead.
No. Name of the game, Joe, throw strikes. And so far he's thrown 2.
That's a pop-up, and now he's throwing 3. And there's a pop-up to Ryan Brown out in left field, or right field, and he'll come in and make the catch. And retired Hasse.
Can of corn, Joe, or you call it something else? But
Giblets.
Yeah.
Can of corn. We went through that one night.
Yeah.
I think you were here, weren't you? Or were you?
Oh, no, I was here,
watching?
Joe. Yeah, no.
Okay. We're getting some more fans checking in there over at the third base side under the.
There's, a few people, but it's not full by any means. There's plenty of room for people to come out if they want.
Yeah. Or if you're at home watching, like Karen and Carly Kappas, they're watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Hayek delivers and hits Swanson right in the left shoulder, so he'll get a pass down to first base.
That might leave a mark.
That one might leave a mark. Might see the stitches on that one.
He jogged down there, though, so I think he's okay. But
it was in the left shoulder, right in the bicep area. So.
Hi, Jeannie.
No. What did she do?
No, she waved back.
Oh, okay.
I always do that, Joe.
Yep. We got we might get a courtesy runner.
Number 9.
That'll be Henry Weber going in to run there for the catcher at first base. Kevin Swanson, the catcher, he'll get the courtesy runner, which is an okay rule to have in a tournament here. You get the catcher back into the dugout and get his equipment on.
That speeds the game up a little
Absolutely.
bit. Now, he might be your fastest guy in the squad, then
then you might have to.
But
there's a pop to center field. That might drop, and it does, but then Steffens came in. I thought maybe he was going to have a chance for a force play at second, but didn't quite get it. So a base hit here. So 2 base hits and a hit by pitch loads the bases for Walker here in the top of the first.
Yeah, bases loaded, Joe. So infield fly is in effect, if fair and playable.
There is only one out. Bases are loaded. Elliot Harris takes strike. Aiden Hayek on the hill here for post 20. The 0-1 pitch did not catch the corner, and it's 1-1. Hey, Chad, look at there. What do you see?
Yeah,
shadows. Shadows, man.
Yeah, sun's out, Joe. It's been a while since we've seen the sun.
Called strike. And now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. With 1 out, bases loaded. Aiden Hayek could use a strikeout here. That's fouled back into the netting. Stay tuned for the post-game show brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Swing and a miss, and there is an OSPTI strikeout. OSPTI, for all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge, our strikeout sponsor. So Karen and Carly Kappas already tuned in and watching. Chad, they say hi.
Hi. Hi, Carly. Hi, Karen. Thank you.
There's a strike at the knees delivered to Karch Fraser. How about that name there? Karch Fraser. And then Tater Hartman. That's a couple of good baseball names there, Karch and Tater, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, and the pickoff moved to first, and I think they got him over there. They did. And they got in behind the runner. Nice play from Hayek over to Drayton King over there covering first base. How about that, Chad?
Yeah, no, that was
Post 20 gets out of it.
That was a good move. Good move, good pickoff, good everything.
So they strand 2, and we're going to go to the bottom of the first. Walker held scoreless. We're going to the bottom of the first. Wahpeton coming up.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner, and the man to my left is Chad Affield. He's pushing some buttons today, too. He's going to help me out a little bit.
I'm helping you out, but you're a lot better today, Joe, than...
Well, it's early, man. Well. It is early. Yeah, Karen and Carly were here this morning, and now they're home watching.
Home watching. Yep. See, they knew I was going to come on this afternoon, Joe.
I'm sure Dean has got the grill fired up.
I'm sure.
And, making some big old ribeyes for everybody.
Everybody?
Well, not me and you, but here comes Carter Bob Hockert. So Bob will step up to the plate here for Wahpeton. The post 20 guys got out of a little jam there, Chad. Bases loaded.
Yeah, bases loaded, got out of it.
Yeah,
so.
Got out of it. The pickoff move behind the runner at first base there helped Aiden Hayek in post 20 get out of the inning. 1 ball, no strikes now. Again, Cole Rutten on the hill. Delivers to Carter Hockert. Strike one. It's 1-1. Bob had a base hit in the game earlier today. Takes the outside corner for strike 2. 1-2. Breeze again blowing in, basically straight from left field, right toward home plate. Cut to the other camera here in a second. You'll see the flag pretty much straight out. That one's outside. As you can see, there's the flag just off the center of the camera, and it's blowing pretty much down the left field line, straight toward home plate. Cole Rutten delivers a 2-2 pitch. Bob swings at that one, right through it, and he strikes out. First out in the game for Wahpeton. Braden Steffen's going to step up to the plate. Braden, the center fielder, doing a fine job defensively for post 20 so far this year. Played a lot of left field in high school ball.
Yeah.
Now he moved over to center here for Chris Kappas.
Outfield's outfield, though, Joe, isn't it? There's a difference?
No, there's a difference.
Is there?
Yeah, oh yeah. Well in softball it was. I played a lot of outfield when I was in softball.
Right field?
I played them all. I was a rover. I was center field, left field. Yep. And sometimes first baseman. Ooh, how about that? Hitting the pipe
Hitting
down
the pipe.
there.
Hit the railing, Joe.
It's rare.
That is.
Railing is only about 3 inches wide.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Braden Steffens at the plate.
Is that a bird that flew in front of us, Joe?
Yeah, I think it was. That one's fouled away.
I know that's a sore subject, Joe. So.
It is. I got to figure something out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if a statue of an owl, some people say that works. I know there's those little needle things you can put on top of light posts, and I think that's what we might need to do so the birds don't perch up there. There's a little chopper right back to Rutten on the hill, and he'll go over to Meshke at first, and Steffens is retired on the 1-3 putout. So 2 outs, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, Aiden Hayek. So pitcher versus pitcher. Terrace Lanes and Nick Heitkamp are tuned in, watching out there on the big screen. He said go Huskies, but I think he meant go Post 20. Huskies are the high school team. And he wants a shout out to Braxton Heitkamp, number 8. So there we go. There's your shout out, Nick, to Braxton Heitkamp. Hopefully things are going good out there at Terrace Lanes for him.
I suppose the summer team doesn't have really a nickname.
Nope, they don't. Nope. There was talk a couple years ago that we might try to give him a nickname, but that kind of fell by the wayside.
Okay.
So it's still just good old Post 20.
Post 20.
2-0 now to Hayek. Takes outside for ball 3. So the hard-hitting Aiden Hayek ahead in the count now, 3 balls, no strikes. You think he got a green light, Chad?
I would say yes.
Do you think so?
With 2 outs, I would say yes, Joe. Oh.
Well, there's a strike. 3-1.
A green light.
Had it. He just didn't like it.
But yeah, it's got to be.
Got to be your pitch.
It's got to be your pitch.
Yep. Cole Rutten delivers. Hayek swings that one back into the net, and it's now a full count. Payoff pitch now from Cole Rutten to Aiden Hayek. In the dirt, ball 4, and Hayek will draw the walk. First runner on base now for Wahpeton. Here comes Eli Kappas stepping up to the plate, and I think we're going to get a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Aiden Hayek, and there goes Braxton Heitkamp. Just gave him the shout out from Nick and the Terrace Lanes folks.
8.
And here comes Eli Kappas, the designated hitter here. Eli had a good solid double in the first game, Chad, right down the third baseline. Drove in a run. Pitch is high. Heitkamp dives back safely at first.
It was closer.
Yeah, it was pretty close, wasn't it?
Closer. Maybe
I think closer than Coach Kappas probably wanted it. So Heitkamp stretches out his lead a little bit. Rutten set. And the pitch. Again low, and looking down there was Gavin Swanson again. He thought maybe Heitkamp would wander off a little too far again, but he didn't. Two and 0, 2 outs. Heitkamp running for Hayek, and there he goes. And the throw down to second is off the mark. Heitkamp gets in there on the head first slide and is now in scoring position for Eli Kappas. Not that Aiden Hayek couldn't have stole second base, Chad, but I think, Coach Kappas just wants to rest his pitcher as much as he can, too.
Yep.
Doesn't want to risk any unnecessary injury. Rutten delivers outside, ball 4, and Eli Kappas will draw the walk, so he'll trot down to first base.
Back-to-back walks.
Yep. Comes a big third baseman, Rylan Flack, stepping up to the plate. Got a runner in scoring position at second base, and that is Braxton Heitkamp. And then over at first base is Eli Kappas for Post 20. Flack at the plate facing Rutten. In the dirt, ball 1, throw down to second. Getting back in time. Heitkamp using all of his possible lead that he can.
Yeah, and they always told me, though, Joe, if you go slide to go back in.
Yep.
So you don't slide, you're
Yep. So it's 1 ball, no strikes now on the flag.
But he got back in, Joe, so no harm.
Call strike at the knees. 1-1. We'll set the defenses for you in the second inning, where everybody's playing. And right now, Rutten delivers. A little bit low for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, and the count's even now, 2-2. Again, runners at first and second here for Wahpeton with 2 outs. Deuce is Wild on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch fouled back into the netting. That hit the hand railing on that side. So twice in this game so far we've had the railing
like
hit.
you said, that railing's on how wide, Joe? 3 inches?
Maybe 3 inches, I think. Maybe 4.
I haven't seen that very often down
No,
there.
and that's twice in an inning here. Oh, and a solid shot to left, and Truman in on the run. They're trying to make the diving catch with Westfall. Couldn't come up with it. Heitkamp comes across to score the first run for Wahpeton, and a base hit there.
Good solid hit by Flock.
Yep. So he gets the RBI single, driving in Braxton Heitkamp. So the 2 walks hurt.
Normally
Cole
normally that happens, Joe. You walk 2. Normally something, that's going to happen. It runs in the score or something. But
they used to say walks will haunt, and that time they did. As Trayton King comes to the plate now, the first baseman. And he'll pop that one up to center field. Frazier drifts over to his left a little bit, and he makes the catch, and that retires the side. But Wahpeton scores the first run of the game here in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back with the top of the second right after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Going to the top of the second here. Wahpeton leads 1-0. So they got a lead for Aiden Hayek here as he's on the mound for Wahpeton. Coming to the plate will be Karch Frazier. He comes back here. He was
at the plate when the runner got picked off.
Got picked off over there at first base, so Karch Frazier comes back up with strike 1 on him. That one a little bit low and inside, ball 1. Yeah, it actually turned out to be a decent day.
Yeah.
A little on the chilly side. For baseball, you like it a little warmer.
There's
a ground ball just inside the line, and that'll be at least 1 base hit. Charging on that one is Pincinall, and he's going to cut it off in time.
Oh.
And that one gets away on the throw. Jones couldn't come up with it.
Jones couldn't come up with it. It was kind of a tough throw back in, Joe, and it got by Jones, and there's the extra base. So now there's Coach Kappa's coaching out there, Joe.
Yeah. So a hit and an error. Hit and an error comes in here for...
Coach Kappa's jumped off his seat pretty hard.
Yeah, I think he probably did. Hit the cutoffs, I guess.
Hit the cutoffs.
That one's popped up, straight up, and it's going to land right on top of us.
Oh, geez, went all the way
didn't.
over.
I didn't think it was going to make it.
I didn't think it was going to make it either.
Didn't think it was going to
It could be this temperature, Joe, today. All year I'd be happy.
Oh,
maybe
easy now.
Maybe a few degrees warmer, but not bad.
You just upset all the lake people.
That's all right.
Cole Rutten at the plate, 1-1. You get all the lake people upset with you now, Chad, because they want 80 degrees. 1-1. There's a ground ball to Hawker to short, bobbles it, and still gets it over to first in time, so you can't even tell there was a bobble on the play because it goes down as a 6-3 putout.
Would you rather have it like this or 95, Joe?
Oof.
Joe? 95 is almost too warm.
Yeah, it is. But the corn and beans would grow to beat heck then. Need some heat for them. Now up is B. Levi Meshke.
The grass doesn't grow, Joe, when it's cold like this.
That's true. I didn't get my yard mowed before the
Didn't you?
Before the rain, yeah. Neighbors were all out mowing, and I was sitting there saying, "Why are you doing that?" No, I didn't. Strike 2 to Meshke. So I have to push Jeannie out there to mow lawn.
Oh no!
Over to third base was Frazier on that ground ball out.
Jeannie might know if it's a riding
A little chopper foul.
Jeannie doesn't need to push, Joe.
No.
Ride only.
Ride only. Day 2, game number 4 on the day, game number 6 overall here at the Post 20 Annual Legion Baseball Tournament.
You did well this morning, Joe, though. I was listening by yourself.
Thank you.
You did.
I try. That one's popped up to center field. Is it deep enough for a tag? Steffens goes over, makes the catch, and here comes the run. And it's not going to be in time, and the run comes across in the sacrifice fly.
Yeah, I don't know if, even if he catches that, Joe, if they get him at home plate.
Yep. So an RBI sacrifice fly here for Meshke. And that clears the bases, and Tyler Steiner, the second baseman, will step up to the plate.
Well, that extra base cost him.
Yep, that throwing error cost Post 20 a run.
At least now it has, Joe.
Yep. Yep. No, you're right. And actually 3 hits on board here for Walker so far. Swing and a miss. And that's exactly what I got in my book is 3 hits.
And they had 2 walks, too, in the first inning. So they've...
Yeah. Hit by pitch and a... Yep. Fouled away.
Yeah.
Hendrickson pops out of there, but it's fouled off of the hitter, Tyler Steiner.
In the box.
In the box. So dead ball immediately. Keeping you up?
Huh?
Am I keeping you up?
Yeah. No, I'm awake.
Past your bedtime?
No, not yet.
That one's in the dirt for ball. It's 1-2. Not a bad waste pitch there by Aiden Hayek. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout is recorded, and the third out is recorded here. And the Walker, post number 134, scores the tying run here in the top of the second. We're going to go to the bottom of the second after this, right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting
Due up here in the bottom of the second for Wahpeton is going to be Riley Jones, Ryan Brown, and Kaysen Pincinel, and that will bring up the top of the order after Kaysen Pincinel. So we're tied now, Chad, here in the bottom of the second. See if Wahpeton can come back and answer that one run by Walker, Minnesota. Cole Rutten on the hill. Again, the defensive side of the ball for the post 134 Walker team. Left to right will be Westfall in left. Frazier in center. Harris out in right. Third to first, Hartman, Haase, Steiner, and Meschke. Again, the catcher, Gavin Swanson. Popped up by Riley Jones, third base side, and drifting over. Ooh. Did he make the catch?
Yep.
It was behind the pole.
Yep. He made the catch, Joe, but it was a...
kind of a circus.
It wasn't routine, Joe. Let's put it that way. It didn't.
Yeah, and the wind kind of let up there, so
the wind can play. Yeah,
so he maybe just had to gauge himself there.
Made the catch though. So
here's Ryan Brown, right fielder. Riley Jones so far today has had a good day defensively for the Wahpeton team. Had 3 or 4 groundouts in the first game. All assists, of course. Cole Rutten set to deliver the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 1-1. Want to thank Gripper Sports in downtown Wahpeton. Gripper Sports got all your favorite team sports apparel. See Wayne and Tyler for what you need down there. Even got some pretty cool looking baseball gloves there if you're looking for a baseball glove. So if you got a youngster that needs a baseball glove, stop down and see Wayne and Tyler. They got some pretty cool stuff. Gripper Sports on Dakota Avenue. Downtown Wahpeton. Rutten delivers. Swing and a ground ball to Haase at short. He'll throw it over to Meschke at first, and Brown is retired. And a 6-3 put out. So 2 outs. Here comes the number 9 hitter in the lineup for Wahpeton, and that is Kaysen Pincinel. And the pitch that's fouled back off the mask of the catcher, and he's kind of
he's shaking his head a little bit.
Making sure there ain't no cobwebs in there. Gavin Swanson took that one off the side of the helmet, and we're going to give him a few minutes to collect himself. It sounded like a at least it was off the side. It wasn't a square on hit there.
Right. No,
he's nodding his head. Yeah, let's go. Coach asking him if he's okay, and Gavin gives the okay, so it looks like we're good to go. And it's 0-1 to Kaysen Pincinel from Cole Rutten. Delivers. Bouncer in the dirt. 1-1. Takes up high for a ball. 2-1. Also want to thank Red River Communications, Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, and Corner Drug of Wahpeton, your prescription specialist. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Red River Grain, Country Financial of Wahpeton, and Casey Formanak. He's the guy behind the plate. Casey Formanak, sponsors on Three Borders. There's a pop fly to right. Harris.
Nope.
Did not make the catch. It got by him.
Let's see how far he goes, Joe.
He was behind the pole there, Chad, and I couldn't see him, so you're going to have to describe that one for us. Is a hitter in there.
No, that's just basically good effort by Harris out in right field, but he just came up just a little bit short in the dive and bounced right by him, Joe, and out to the fence it went.
So we're going to call it a hit.
I'd call it a hit.
Okay.
Yep, the board did too. So
Jason Hayek agrees with you. Calls it a hit as well.
Good effort by Harris's part, though, but just came up just a little bit short.
So he tried to catch it and scooted by him. Like I said, it was right behind the pole there. I couldn't see it, so thanks, Chad.
Yep.
You had a better view and the best seat in the house there. 2 outs. Leadoff hitter Carter Hawkert up now. Bob swings through the first one, strike one.
And he struck out the first time, didn't he, Joe?
He did. 0 for 1.
So looking to make some contact
Looking
here.
to redeem himself here, yep, with a runner at second base in scoring position. He might try, no. Looked like the shortstop, Hasse, was coming over there. He wanted that ball to try and pick him off.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens on this pitch. He's going back over there again. Not there. Swing and a miss.
Look at that, Joe.
What's that? What did I miss?
The kid's got a bag of sunflower seeds, but he's got a cup to spit the seeds in, Joe. See?
Attaboy, young man.
Yes.
1 and 2.
Not that you have to, Joe, but it just helps out down here.
Just misses the corner. It's 2 and 2. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base. Runner at second base is Kason Pincinel after his single. Again, just misses on the outside corner. 3 and 2.
Yeah, when you get 2 strikes on you, Joe, you better.
Yeah.
You might want to be up there protecting. Not that was a strike, but
no.
It was close enough where.
And there, Bob takes that one for strike 3, and he's caught looking for out number 3 here, and Wahpeton is retired. Stranding 1 here, and we're going to go to the top of the third right after this, and we are tied at 1.
Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage 218-517-7878 or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
There, Chad, you see Tyler, North Dakota.
Tyler, North Dakota. I got to keep remembering that, Joe.
Yeah, I know you will.
I will now, but I struggle at times.
We all struggle in our own way. Skylar Westfall, leadoff hitter, takes strike 1 from Aiden Hayek as we start the third inning. I'll get the scoreboard changed here. Matt Doctor.
Your phone went off. I thought that was maybe what it was, Joe.
Matt Doctor and no, I was right on the scoreboard. I just didn't change it in between the commercial break. I was looking at text messages. Matt Doctor went home to watch the game on Three Borders, so thanks, Matt, for tuning in and watching. He'll be back. Tori told him no later than 8:15 tomorrow morning, so he's got to come in early tomorrow. So
8:15.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's cracking the whip.
Wow. What time's the first game, Joe?
10.
Okay, that makes
Well,
sense.
that's about the time I got here was 8:15 this morning.
That's about right.
It was closer to 8:20 when I finally got here, but because I had to go back home and get my computer.
Oh.
3-1 now to the leadoff hitter, Westfall. He'll pop that one up in the infield. Bob making the call and catch for the out number 1 on the fly to the shortstop, Bob Hockert. And that's going to bring up Brad Hasse. Plopped out to right field in his first at bat. Who else did I get a text from? I got a text from somebody else too. So thanks, Doc. Greg McNary. Oh, there's another one. That one's going to go through a seeing eye single out into center field. So Hasse with a base hit.
Seeing eye single.
There you go. And Greg McNary out in Watford City texting in, and he says they got sunshine out there finally. We had it for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And he said the Twins just choked away another one. There goes the runner. Hendrickson's throw on the mark, but just not in time.
I saw the score, Joe, so I knew they got beat.
They did got beat rather handily.
Nope, 3-2.
Oh, 3-2. So they might have had a chance, according to Greg. That
yeah. Their closer took the loss, so.
That's not good.
No.
Popped up left field, drifting back and way back is Pincenall, and I don't think he's going to get to it as that one lands just in front of the track.
Here comes the runner, Joe.
And rounding third and headed for home is Westfall, and a stand-up double and an RBI with that for the catcher, Gavin Swanson.
Yeah, into that breeze too, Joe. So
yes.
That carried and kept going too.
Yep. So now it's 2-1 lead here for Walker.
Tater. Here's Tater's
Yep,
up,
here's
Joe.
Tater's back. You got to love that name, don't you? Good baseball name, Tater Hartman. And we're going to get a little mound visit here. We'll give, we haven't had very many mound visits. We'll give, we'll give Carlson Family Insurance a mound visit cred here. It's located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the company's. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Carlson Family Insurance, mound visit. Aiden Hendrickson spends his time out there and comes back. They might be switching up the signs here.
Runner on second, Joey, if
Yeah.
Might have been something like that. We might want to switch them up.
So Tater takes a breaking pitch. Did it hit him?
Yeah,
it did clip him. Didn't move very far. He just kind of stood there and took it. But he'll head down to first base.
Didn't they have wasn't there a rule, Joe, where you had to make an attempt to move?
You got to make a little bit of an effort.
I would think.
You're supposed to make a little bit of an effort.
From here, it didn't look like he tried to make an attempt, Joe. But I don't know.
That's you and me.
Yeah.
We're not wearing the protective gear.
I would try to get out of the way, Joe.
I'd be bailing, man. I'd be hitting
yes.
And the first strike pitch to Elliot Harris, the right fielder. Yeah, I'd be bailing. My uniform would be dirty on that one.
Yes. And it's infield fly time, too, Joe.
Thank you. Infield fly, if.
Fair and playable.
And there is one that's going to be out into shallow center. Steffens comes in and catches that one.
Good communication on that. Steffens called Bob off, so.
Second out of the inning. Runner still at first and second here. Now the infield fly rule is not in effect.
No.
Karch Fraser comes up. He singled and scored.
Karch.
Walker takes a 2-1 lead here in the top of the third. Swing and a miss. Aiden Hayek gets ahead in the count now. Hayek in the stretch. Comes home with it. A little bit too high. Ball 1-1 with 2 outs now. Runners at first and second. 1 run across in the inning here. For Walker, it's 2-1. Aiden gets the ground ball to Jones at second. He's got to hustle to get it to first, and it's an errant throw.
Yep.
And the run will come home. So Jones just tried to hurry it there. It was a slow roller.
Slow roller, but the runner, Joe, I don't know if the runner had any bearing. He kind of ran in front, too, so I don't know if that had a little bearing on it.
Yeah.
But he fielded it okay.
Yep.
He just threw it kind of
There was
wildly.
no collision or nothing,
No.
Chad. No contact. So now the second run of the inning comes across here for Walker, and it's a 3-1 lead. Now batting here for Walker is the pitcher, Cole Rutten. Riley Jones had a good morning. His pickoff move to first, not in time. King did a nice grab over there defensively. One-oh pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Did you?
What did I forget?
No. Who folded that?
I took it away.
Oh.
It's in the back of my pickup.
Still not folded?
No, it's still not folded.
Okay.
I'll take it down to the studio.
Okay. That's a good project.
Call strike 1 and 2.
That's a good project for Coach Watson.
Yeah, we'll let Watson handle that one. He'll come there and say, what the heck
I about hurt
happened
myself on that.
Oh, isn't that something?
Yeah,
I think
that
he got
is.
a pretty good snap.
Yeah, it did.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fouled back to the net.
Look at that, Joe.
Another one. That's stuck in the...
And that ball stuck there. Weaved through the, yeah.
He was trying to grab it, and you'll get a sucker out of it. It was on the other side of the net.
Comes groundskeeper Phil.
1 and 2. Good stop by Hendrickson to keep it there in front of him. And the count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs, 2 runners on.
And 2 runs in.
And 2 runs in so far this inning for Walker. That's a line shot right over to third base, and Ryland Flack says, I'll take it and put it away. And that does end the inning. And Walker scores 2 here, though, in the top of the third. And they lead now 3-1 over Wahpeton. We'll be right back after this break on Three Borders Sports Network.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
All right, welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. Chad, I think it's time for our Studio 22 Design shout-out line. Studio 22 Designs, located in Breckenridge, Minnesota. Women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Shoot Chad and I a text, 701-640-2619. We'll tell us who you're cheering for, and we'll get you on there. And we've already heard from Nick Heitkamp and from Karen and Carly. Let's hear from a couple other fans as well. And Greg McNary has also been on the Studio 22 Design shout-out line, so thank you to those 3. We know we got more than that out there. Braden Steffens now steps up to the plate for Wahpeton.
Wap's got a little bit of work to do, Joe.
They sure do.
3-1 now, so
Cole
we'll see
Rutten
if they can.
comes inside to Steffens, ball 1. And Rutten pitched in the first game earlier today for Walker, so he's going to be on a pitch count here.
Be close, yeah. Or
There's a one right back up the middle. Is it going to make it in? And Steffens quickly down there, and we're going to give him an infield hit on that one.
Yeah, his speed helped, but I think if on that, Joe, I think if the shortstop takes that instead of second baseman.
Yeah, there might have been a different play. Yep.
It might have been different. Might not have been either, but the second baseman cut right in front of him.
But you never know. You know,
Nope.
Steiner picked it off, and
Nope.
like you said, I agree. The momentum was with Hasse at short. But anyway, Steffens is on first base with a base hit.
That's a way to start the inning off.
And now up is the pitcher, Aiden Hayek. He walked and scored the only run so far for Wahpeton here, back in the first inning. Studio 22 Design shout-out line is up there, 701-640-2619. Shoot us a text. Tell us who you are and who you're cheering for as Hayek swings away. And we'll get your shout-out on the Three Borders Sports Network. 701-640-2619. Hayek puts the bat on the ball, but it's right to Harris in right field, and he'll make the catch. Steffens holds. Got a little underneath that one, Chad.
Yeah, just a hair bit underneath, and he made good contact. But
Here comes Eli. Eli Kappas in game one had that big double, drove in a run. Back in the first inning of the earlier game today against...
I got replaced in the first game, too, I heard, Joe.
You did.
Yeah,
there goes
that's
Steffens.
right.
He'll get in easily.
Oh, yeah. Boy.
He could have got in standing up and not an issue, but to be safe, he slid, and he got in safely. I think he took that one off of Rutten more than he did the catcher, Swanson.
You know, so then you're thinking the catcher, do you even throw it down there? But you take a chance. You never know. You might have overran it, or who knows what might have happened. So
I did put a picture on Facebook of the your replacement.
Yeah, I listened to Timmy Kappas' comments.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
There's a shot, almost taking out Pat Jones, the umpire.
Is the umpire okay?
And it was a solid base hit. He did well to get out of the way.
He did well to get out of the way of that one, yes.
Absolutely. And Eli Kappas with another RBI here, 4 post 20.
And
Steffens, who had the stolen base, successfully gets home.
Yeah. Pat Jones walked across there, so the umpire's okay, Joe, but
he looked like he took an awkward fall. He looks like he's smiling now, so hopefully he's all right. So Eli Kappas rips that one for a base hit right back up the middle. Ryland Flack, third baseman, he singled back in the first inning as well. See if the Wahpeton team can get anything going here in the third inning. Three to 2. And the pitch from Rutten swung on and missed. Again, Chad, nice crowd showed up here eventually. It was pretty thin there for a while, but
Bruce bleachers full. It's fairly full below us.
Yeah,
people down the right field line. So,
and there's another shot, and that's another base hit for the post 20 boys. Ryland Flack with a base hit. Everybody advances 90 feet. So 3 base hits here, Chad, in the third inning, and Wahpeton has got a little rally going here. Used to saying the Huskies, buddy.
I know.
Get out of that mode.
It's summer mode, Joe. So
it is. It feels like spring, though.
Yeah.
Trayton King steps up to the plate. He popped out to center in his last at bat. See what post 20 can do here now as Cole Rutten.
Infield flies in effect.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Fair and playable.
The 1-0 pitch. Swung it. It should be 1-1, isn't it? Scoreboard says 1-1, but I think it's 1-2 now, isn't it? No?
No, I think
it's 1-1. Well, scoreboard says we'll go with it.
Yeah, I think he's only thrown 2 pitches to King, but I'm not sure.
Well, it doesn't matter. That one's popped out to center again. Frazier drifts over, makes the catch, and here comes Eli. He's tagging, heading to third. Yeah. And Eli gets in an awkward slide, but he's in safely.
Yeah, he's smiling with his old man over there. Just having a smile. And
so now Eli just 90 feet away, and it gives post 20 a little bit of a option of things to do here. You know, you could steal the runner to second base, trying to get a forced throw down there, get Eli home that way. Could try the force balk move.
I think that's why the catcher went out to talk to his pitcher, Joe, just to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Riley Jones at the plate.
A little bit of speed, so.
There comes.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Eli looked like he was coming.
It looked like.
Did somebody miss a sign, I wonder?
I don't know.
Eli looked like he was going to come home on a squeeze, but I don't know if somebody missed something or if Eli was just faking it. He had me faked out.
He made a couple of good hard steps to home plate, though. Yeah.
I don't know why you'd be squeezing with 2 out, though. Just trying to make a play, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, he was aggressive on that run down the line, too, Eli was. So maybe it's just
maybe that's just what,
maybe,
but both of us saw it out of the corner of our eye.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runners at the corners.
You're right, though. I don't know the way he'd squeeze with 2 outs, though, Joe. But That's why I'm up here, Joe.
Big lead over at first. First baseman Meshke not holding him on tight. Pop fly down the third base side and right toward the earth bleachers. And some of the folks moved, but not everybody. Everybody looks fine. Somebody bailed right out of there, too, didn't they?
Somebody
Looks like everybody's okay. Chairs went flying. Somebody lost their chair right over the backside, too.
Back, yeah.
She did not want anything to do with that one.
No.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at the corners for Wahpeton. Might see him go here with 2 strikes. There he goes. Popped to the third base side and foul.
Yeah, just foul.
So we might see Rylan Flack take off again here with 2 strikes. Trying to protect the hitter. If he gets thrown out at second, well, then you've got the hitter coming back up with a new count next inning. Or if he gets to second base, you got 2-run potential on a base hit. So the coaching minds are taking over here. There he goes. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, and the side is retired, but Wahpeton on 3 hits scores 1 run, and they strand 2. We're going to be right back here for the 4th inning right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
An important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there. So we have
Well, we go to the top of the 4th now, and it's again a 1-run ball game. 3-2 in favor of Walker. Hayek delivers low for ball 1 to the hitter Levi Meshke. 8-9-1 due up for the Walker post 134 team. It's a 1 hopper backhanded by Hockert. He gets it over to first in time for the out. Nice play by by Bob Hockert.
Yeah, no, that was good backhand there, Joe.
1 hopper. That was hot.
Yeah, it was moving too, and he fielded it well and made a good throw over to first base.
Going to bring up the second baseman, number 9 hitter in the lineup, Tyler Steiner. So 1 pitch, 1 out. There's a foul ball. Our veterans over there collecting ticket money. We want to thank the Legionnaires for coming and doing that. Fine to see them there. There's a call strike. 1-2. Or excuse me, 0-2. 0-2. See what Hayek does with this one. He'll go right down the pipe with it, and it's fouled away.
That's going on the streets.
Steiner in his first at bat struck out. So Aiden Hayek looking to ring him up again. There's another chopper right behind the plate. We mentioned before the other day, Chad, I don't know if we said it this morning, but this Wahpeton team, very young. Yeah, they return everybody next year. Eli Kappas is a senior, but he can return as a super senior.
Okay.
There's a little bleeder to Riley Jones at second, and he'll make the catch. So 2 outs. So, yeah, everybody returns for Wahpeton next year. So Again, Eli Kappas, the only senior, is eligible to be a super senior next year. So this whole team will be back next year, as is.
As is.
And here comes the leadoff hitter, Skylar Westfall, with 2 outs. Hayek in the windup. Delivers high to Skylar Westfall. Westfall singled in the first, got as far as third base, and then in the third inning, he popped out to Bob Hockert. And he acknowledges that strike call. 1-1. Got to do the OSPTI tournament tomorrow?
Nope, I'm here, Joe, tomorrow.
You're here all day.
All day tomorrow.
Groundskeeper Phil is going to take the day off?
Rumors. No, I have to do some cleaning shelters and stuff down here first, so I'll be here all day, Joe.
2-1. High and tight. Ball 3. So Hayek gets behind in the count now to Skylar Westfall.
It's kind of interesting. They were using, it's a Daktronic scoreboard, Joe?
Out here?
No. Over there.
There?
Over there. They were using their phone to run it. There's an app.
Oh, and those over at Jefferson over there?
Nope. It's a softball. That's how they do it in the spring too. That's how Dodge does it.
Yeah.
There's some
at the high school softball field.
Yes,
that's right.
So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. Comes Brad Hussey, singled and scored in the third, popped out in the first. 1 for 2, and there goes the runner quickly. Throw down by Hendrickson, not in time.
No. Yeah, no. I was gonna say, Joe.
What happened?
Getting
some interference.
The batter kind of stood in front on the throw. Now there was no contact, I don't think, so maybe that matters, Joe.
Yeah, he's talking to Aiden right now.
Yeah.
Aiden nods his head yes in agreement. So something, like you said, you caught it there, Chad. I was watching the throw.
The batter didn't. It's not like he intentionally did it, Joe. But he kind of lost his balance and kind of went towards home plate.
Gotcha.
So when the throw was happening.
And there's a base hit right over the outreach of Riley Jones. Quickly in to get that one is Brown and cuts it off. Saves the run.
Yep.
With 2 outs.
Yep. Good play by Brown.
Absolutely it was.
Right field. That saved the run for now anyway, Joe, at least. So
sure did. Riley Jones tried to make the catch just over his glove by about a foot, I would guess. And Ryan Brown charging in from right field saved the run from coming in. And the regular coach is not here for Walker.
I like the signs by the third base coach. Shook his head, then he gave a batting swing.
Yeah, just hit away.
Yeah.
Pickoff move to first, not in time. Yeah, the Birds are kind of hanging close here, ain't they? Just had one on our TV
maybe
screen.
Maybe like a silencer horn or something out there, Joe.
There goes the runner. Hendrickson blocks it right at his feet, so safely in down to second.
But that wouldn't be good for the people sitting in the stands. So
nope. Gavin Swanson at the plate. He was hit by a pitch back in the first and doubled and scored back in the third. 1 ball, no strikes. Called strike on the outside edge. It's 1-1. Aiden Hayek's probably getting up there in the pitch count too by now.
Yeah.
They don't have a pitch count available, but called strike at the knees. 1-2. Kevin Swanson. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Curveball right back up the middle. Bob couldn't get his glove on it. One run comes across.
Score 2, Joe.
Steffens will throw it into home. Hendrickson picks it up and underneath the tag.
Yeah.
2 runs come across on that one.
Throw was there, Joe, but just got underneath the tag. By the time Hendrickson came back to put the tag on, he was already sliding in across home plate.
Yep. So 2 runs come across on that. 2 RBI single by Gavin Swanson. He's got 3 RBI on the day so far, on the game here so far. And now it is a 5-2 lead as Hayek kind of overthrows that one just out of frustration. That was a close play at home, though.
That was close at home, Joe.
But the second runner was Hasse, and he got underneath the tag. I agree with the call. Drive to left, Pinson drifts in, makes the catch, and the side is retired after that. And we're going to go to the bottom of the fourth, but 2 runs come across here in the top of the fourth for Walker, and they take the lead now 5-2. We'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
To tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member owned.
But aren't all financials member owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make
cha-ching
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Uh-oh, I got a text message here about Chad.
Uh-oh.
Chad is a Breck Wahpeton baseball field maintenance legend. How about that? How long have you been maintaining the fields, the question is? It says 35 years plus?
Well, I got 35 years over in Breck.
Yeah.
I don't think I have
35 in Breck.
here.
How about that?
I'd say probably close to 15 here.
All right. So 35 years you've been dragging Angerlime, huh?
I learned from Paul Speakman. Paul Speakman was my
I do
mentor.
not know that name. I have not been
He
here
was the
that
guy
long.
over in Breck a long time. He was there a long time before I got there. So
I moved to town in 92,
Okay.
so I guess I don't recognize that name. Ryan Brown at the plate for Wahpeton. It's 1-1 count from Cole.
There's stuff I like to do, Joe. So
yeah, you do. You do enjoy that. Except when it's raining.
Except when it's raining, Joe. I don't like when it's raining on me.
Swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Ryan Brown. And that message was from Steve Craig.
Oh, okay. Yep. Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
Yep. Recognizing you as a legend. How about that? I got Watson as a legend. Now you're a legend. When do I get to be a legend? He said Luke had his wisdom teeth out, so hope you're getting well, Luke.
Oh.
Otherwise, he said we'd be there, and there's a swing and a miss, strike 3, as Ryan Brown is retired on a strikeout. So good luck, Luke, with your wisdom teeth pull. That's never fun for a couple, 3 days.
No.
And we wish you well, Chad, on your soon-to-come minor surgery.
Minor surgery, Joe. I'll be fine.
I know you will.
I'll bounce back, I hope.
Jason Pinson steps up to the plate now. You'll be fine.
If or not, Joe, just remember you as the legend, Joe.
Remember you as a legend, that's for sure. Yeah, you'll always be a legend in your own mind, right?
Yes. Yep.
God, I didn't realize that. I'm glad Steve brought that up. 35 years plus. Good for you, man.
Yeah. It's a long time in one place, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been with the Breck schools for 35 years,
35, yeah.
Popped up, foul, out of play.
Yeah, I'll stay in the park, though. So
Okay.
look at the kids run after it.
Kids are chasing that one?
Oh, it's a free treat, Joe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't see any adults running after it yet. Have to change the treat, probably, Joe.
Pinson drives one to left center. Is it going to drop? And no. And making a nice running catch over there was Westfall.
I thought it was going to, go. It was in the
close.
gap. I thought it was going to bounce in the gap, and the left fielder, Westfall made a good jog over Joe, the right route, and caught it. So
Okay, between the break there, Chad, we
Yeah.
saw Coach Kappas trying to instruct Carter Hockert on some hitting. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, he's been frustrated the last couple of times, Joe, so we'll see
Yep.
if the
And there
he
he
fouled that off.
fouled that on off his foot, so he'll do it all over again with one strike on him.
Kind of emphasizing to stay back a little bit, Joe, I think, and kind of, he's kind of getting out in front of the ball and kind of, so try to stay back and use your weight as a help and when you swing. So,
And
listen to me. I'm not a coach.
I was just gonna say that's the Chad Affield school of hitting there, folks. He charges for it normally, but today it's free.
It's free today, yeah.
0-2 to Bob, 2 outs. And there is a call, strike 3, and that's going to end the inning for Wahpeton as Bob strikes out here, and that will end the inning. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. Wahpeton trails Walker 5-2. Back after this.
Our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Here comes Elliot Harris to lead off the 5th. And a 5-2 lead for Walker over Wahpeton. Yeah, now I'll have to start. First it was Watson, and now it's you.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
No, that was.
Oh.
That was an alert that I have in one of my other medias.
There.
That one's fouled away at the plate, and the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Elliot Harris, the right fielder. He struck out and popped out, so 0 for 2 so far in the day for him.
But he's played well at the field, Joe.
Yes, he has. Out in right field. Swing and a miss on that outside pitch, and good pitch there by Aiden Hayek gets the strikeout.
Coming to the plate, your center fielder number 1, Karch Fraser.
Just the 3rd strikeout recorded there for Aiden Hayek through 4 1/3 inning. Karch Fraser, the center fielder, steps up. He's singled and reached on an error, 1 for 2. Steps out with the back foot, swing and a miss, strike 1.
A couple people on the dike up there walking, Joe. I might take a walk tomorrow, Joe, there in one of the games.
Get your steps in.
Get my steps in.
Yeah. Yeah, we wish you well in your minor surgery, buddy. Hopefully everything goes okay. And got a.
I know.
Aiden Hayek delivers and almost hit him. It's 2-1. Got one game tomorrow here on Three Borders Sports Network. As Wahpeton's final game will be the final game of the day here, and they will take on Detroit.
Are you working in concessions tomorrow?
I got 2 PA. I'm going to do PA twice
okay.
tomorrow. Unless
All
Art
right.
wants to take one of them, I'll go work in there if needed. Certainly do that. Two is the pitch count. Aiden Nyack acknowledges the pitch, and away he goes. Swing and a miss, and he got another strikeout. He's got 2 in a row here, Chad. So that is just his 4th strikeout recorded, but he's got 2 in a row here in the 5th inning.
See, some of the fans are going out to their vehicles, Joe, and bringing blankets.
No way.
Must
Come
be
on.
getting cool out there.
I shut the heat off in here, man.
You got no heat on in here?
I shut it off.
Okay. Yeah. I'm out of the breeze, though, I suppose.
Yeah.
So that breeze is probably a little tough outside.
Now batting is Cole Rutten, the pitcher, and he'll pop that one up. Center field, drifting over Stefan.
Giblets.
Yep. A can of giblets right into the palm of the glove. And it's a 1-2-3 inning here for Wahpeton as they retire Walker 1-2-3 with a couple of strikeouts. And that will end the top of the 5th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th, see if Wahpeton can come back a little bit here. They trail 5-2. Back after this.
Back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank.
All right, welcome back to Vonderstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. Everything okay, Chad?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I thought Art was talking to us.
Yeah, I did too. I thought he was too.
Yeah,
I thought there was something we had to pay attention to. But we were chatting there during the break. Cole Rutten again pitched in the first game they played earlier today, so he's got to be getting close on a pitch count, I would think.
I mean, he's thrown quite a few in this one, so yeah. I mean, you get so many a day, I guess, but.
So post 20 comes back up here in the bottom of the 5th, trailing by 3. Cole Rutten doing a nice job here on the post 20 boys.
He's pitched well.
Going to bring up Braden Steffens. So Steffens will step up to the plate. So far, Braden has singled and scored back in the 3rd and grounded out back in the 1st, 1 for 2. For the junior, going to be a senior. Multi-sport athlete. Well recognized in his football abilities and basketball abilities, and working on it here in baseball as well. In the dirt, ball 1, 1-1. Want to thank Essentia Health, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, Wahpeton Daily News, Optimum Rehab, and Dr. Tony.
Dr. Tony, my neighbor.
There you go. Strike at the belt. 1-2. Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering, Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance, First Community Credit Union. They'll have our post-game show following the completion of this game. Chad and I will be back to summarize it. Ooh, and it almost hit him. Nope.
Yeah, almost.
Almost. That doesn't count, though.
I'd have been there in the walkway. I'd have been ducking. I'd have been gone, Joe.
Yep.
Doc came back. Isn't that doctor standing down there?
Oh.
That doc?
Did he?
Isn't that him standing down there by the dugout?
No.
Looks like him kind of, doesn't it?
No, that's not him.
No?
No.
I'm sorry, Matt.
High for ball 4, so the leadoff runner is on here for Wahpeton in the bottom of the 5th on a walk.
Up next, your pitcher, number 12, 8, Hyatt.
Think he's going, Joe?
No. Not right away, I don't think. I'm going to say no. But with Aiden Nyack at the plate, you might try to take that chance. We'll see. Catcher Gavin Swanson getting ready for it, though.
Yeah.
There's one right down the pipe, strike one.
I think they have an idea he might be going at some time.
Yep. Swanson was looking down at Chris Kappas, flashing signs, seeing if he could pick up something. Rutten looks over there as well. And there he goes. A throw down to second, not in time.
We waited a pitch, Joe.
Yep, waited a pitch. So a stolen base now for Braden Steffens. And it's a 1-1 count to Aiden Hayek. So Hayek, if he can put the bat on the ball and get a single here, he could drive in Steffens with his speed. Rutten will step off. Think we got to turn the lights on pretty soon, Chad, or you think we'll make it?
I think we...
Sails up high to Aiden Hayek. It's 2-1. Eli Kappas due up next for post 20.
We might make it without the lights, Joe.
We might. And the pitch. Low, ball 3. So now a hitter's count here for Aiden Hayek. Steffens standing at second base, nobody out. Kappas on deck. Rutten shakes one off, and now he takes it. The set and the delivery. Call strike at the knees. The count now is full to Aiden Hayek. Three-two pitch. Rutten looks back, looks at Steffens, and comes home with it. Hayek pops it foul to the right side and out of play. So we'll do that payoff pitch one more time. 3-2. Somebody go and get you that one?
Yep.
Again, Rutten shaking it off and then accepts the second sign.
Another fan got it and he gave it to it.
And that one's outside, and Hayek will draw a walk. So 2 walks in a row here, Chad. And Rutten gets himself in a hole here, and the tying run comes to the plate in Eli Kappas. And we might get a mound visit, and we do. So here is your first and official mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family Insurance on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal.
And he went to the umpire, Joe, so I don't know if he made the switch already or...
Yeah, he might have. He didn't pull out his card, though, to change anything, did he?
No, and maybe, he stopped at the umpire, but...
Yeah, he did. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, no, I think he's...
No. Pat Jones has pulled out his card. Now he's making some changes, but I don't think anything's going on.
Casey Formanek.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Casey. Yep. Pat's out at second base.
Right. Yeah, I just probably to put a mound visit on the sheet, I'm sure.
Yep.
No changes were made as far as I can tell, Joe, so.
Chris wants to make sure now that the umpire, I think Chris just kind of reminded the umpire, this guy is not the normal head coach. He's saying he might not know there's a 2-visit rule.
Right.
I'm not saying that he does or doesn't.
No.
I'm just saying I think that's probably what Chris just said. He said you better remind him so that the second time he comes out, he has to change.
There's no choice on the second one.
Yep,
Joe.
there is no choice. So Wahpeton now with runners at the corners.
And Heitkamp is courtesy running at first too, Joe.
Fake bunt, throw right back to the pitcher, and getting down to second base was Braxton Heitkamp. He came in the courtesy run for the pitcher, Aiden Hayek. So thanks for catching that, Chad.
Yep. There's a lot of things were going on there, Joe.
Yep,
so.
there sure was. I'm pushing buttons. All right, into the windup now is Cole Rutten. And there is a call strike on Eli Kappas. So the runners can get their big leads right now in that windup. Once he starts his windup, you can get way out of there. A little bit high. Wasn't sure if his right hand was coming.
Yeah.
I think he was signaling it was high.
It was high, yeah.
The right arm came up, but I think that's all it was. 2-1 to Eli Kappas. Runners now at second and third. Eli pops that one foul, and I think it's going to make it out of play.
They told me in umpiring school, Joe, you only call strikes with your right hand.
Yep.
Everything else you shouldn't do. You shouldn't do anything else with your right hand unless you're calling a strike.
Yep. Eli Kappas singled in the third, looking for another hit. 2-2 from Cole Rutten.
Would be big here to get those 2 runs in, Joe.
High, ball 3, and it's a full count. Now Rutten has walked the 2 runners on base already, standing at second and third.
Still nobody warming up for walkers, so.
They only have 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Subs. Rutten delivers. In the dirt, ball 4. So Eli Kappas draws the 3rd walk of the inning to load the bases. And this comes the second visit, so that will have to be the hook here for Cole Rutten.
He might be on the number too, Joe.
So we're going to take a break after this Carlson Family Insurance mound visit, and we'll give you the substitutions and the changes when we come back. We'll be right back here. Wahpeton threatening in the bottom of the 5th. The tying run is at first base, the go-ahead run at home plate.
They have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Well, Chad, we got a threat here by Wahpeton. Bases loaded in the bottom of the 5th and nobody out. Cole Rutten moves over to first base. Over to third goes Meshke. And now pitching is our man with the name Tater. Tater is now pitching here for Walker. It's Tater Hartman on the hill. He's going to face, got to flip my book back over because I made defensive changes. Rylan Flack. He'll take outside for ball 1. 3 walks in a row here have loaded the bases for Wahpeton. In the bottom of the 5th, they trail 5-2. Tater ready to go. And he'll bring it home right across the top of the plate. Strike 1.
He gets the ball back. Joe gets on the rubber. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready to fire. Nods his head, and away we go. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Flack in the dirt. Ball 2. No room at the end, as they say, Chad.
No room at the end, and infield fly is in effect.
Infield fly is in effect. If they're unplayable, said Chad. Tater brings it home just a little bit wide. Ball 3, and now it's the hitter's count.
Yeah, he's going to try to
sitting on a fastball.
Yeah, Tater's got to try to find the strike zone, Joe.
Yep. And that's low for a ball. So 4 walks in a row have created a run here for Wahpeton. In the bottom of the 5th.
There goes number 9 to run it.
That's Matt Peterson.
He's running at second base for Eli.
So he's going to go out and run for Eli at second base. Matt Peterson Eli with his blonde hair comes running in.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up Trayton King. Trayton so far has popped out twice. And there's another pop-up, but that's foul, and it's going to hit the roof. Or not.
Again, Joe, I didn't
thought
think
it would.
I thought it would, too. Looks like Steffens is going, I think that's number 15. I think that's Steffens going on to warm up in the bullpen.
That one's outside and away, and ball 1. And Trayton King. That is Braden Steffens going down there, isn't it? To warm up in the bullpen.
Loosen up a little bit anyway.
Yep.
Not saying he's coming in, but.
We thought Aiden Hayek was getting up in the pitch count.
Close, yeah.
And bases are loaded here for Wahpeton. First, second, and third. Nobody out yet. And trying to protect the plate there was Trayton King, and he'll fall that one back.
0-2 the count, I believe, right, Joe?
I think so. Scoreboard went blank. There is a strike.
Ball tip, yeah.
That is strike 3, so the scoreboard's right now, and there is just one out. Not what Trayton King wanted to do there in that situation with bases loaded. Now here comes Riley Jones.
Try to get on base somehow or make contact, Joe, is what we're trying to do.
Put the bat on the ball behind the runners. Riley Jones can pull this one down the line and hustle down. Oh, he put his hand up, going to ask for time just at the last second, and the home plate umpire, Casey Formanek, did not grant it, which was the right thing. And it's 0-1 to Riley Jones. And quickly the pitch comes in high and tight, ball 1. Tater was quick on that one again.
He was quick, and he throws her pretty hard too, Joe.
He does come across pretty good.
Yeah.
He's kind of lanky as well.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch. Again, Riley Jones does ask for time this time. Got it.
And he got it granted this time.
Yep.
So
you see the flag out in center field or left field there is hanging down. And there's a wild pitch, and that should bring the 4th run across. Coming home to score on that one was Braxton Heitkamp. He was courtesy runner for Aiden Hayek, so Heitkamp comes across with the 4th run. And it moves, Matt Peterson. He's pinch running for Eli Kappas down to 3rd, and then Rylan Flack now standing at second base. Still 1 out in the books. There's the bunt, and look at that successful squeeze bunt, and he might even get a base hit on him, and he does. Nice base hit by Riley Jones, a successful squeeze. Matt Peterson was ready for it at third base. Just a great play.
Yeah, no, good play. And I saw Coach Kappas say something to Jones too before he went to bat, Joe.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he said, second pitch, whatever. There might be a time where you might want to get ready to bunt. But that was a perfect bunt, Joe. Couldn't have been much better.
Right down the third base line by the left-handed hitter.
And his speed got him right down the line like that, Joe. So that was a perfect bunt.
So we're tied now at 5 apiece. And at the plate for Wahpeton is Ryan Brown. And again, a timeout is called. Tater is operating quick, but then sometimes he takes his time.
Sometimes he takes his time.
Yeah. You got to love that name, Tater Hartman. I know we've said it a few times today. I'm sorry, folks, but just can't go wrong with a name like Tater.
Tater Schreiner.
Yeah. Oh, and they're going to try another squeeze, and that's successful. Throw to first in time.
Yeah, got him into first.
But another successful squeeze bunt by post 20 creates the go-ahead run. So Riley Jones goes down to second. Ryan Brown.
Another good bunt, and I tell you what, Falk was moving right down the line too, Joe. He's got a little bit of get up and go too as a big guy.
Yeah. So here comes Kason Pincinel. I don't think they're going to squeeze here. So 2 squeezes in a row by post 20 creates a couple of runs. That pitch sails away. 8th hitter in the inning here for post 20 has produced 4 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. There's a base hit, and that's down the left field line. That's going to score one more. Here comes Riley Jones, and headed to second will be Kason Pinson-All with a double. And Post 20 takes a 2-run lead.
Yep. Good hit right down the line, Joe.
Yeah, it sure was.
Hard hit.
So Riley Jones comes home to score after his successful bunt, single bunt on the sacrifice squeeze. Another sacrifice squeeze by Ryan Brown. And now a double down the line scores another run for Wahpeton. 5 across an inning, and Bob Hockert steps up to the plate. Ninth hitter in the inning, and another timeout. Bob Hockert looking to do something with the ball and the bat. Has 3 strikeouts today for the leadoff hitter for Wahpeton. Not what you want to see, and I'm sure Bob is not happy about it. Takes up high. Let her high for strike 2.
Let her high for a strike. Now with 2 strikes, Joe, he knows what he's got to do now. He's got to protect.
Yep. The 0-2 pitch. That one's up too high. Ball 1. Tater Hartman on the hill. His catcher, Gavin Swanson. And he'll step off and throw to second. Back in time is Pinson-All. 7-5 lead. 5 runs here across in the bottom of the 5th for Wahpeton.
Was it the first 4 guys walked? No.
Yeah, I think it was. Yep. Bob puts the bat on the ball, and he's got a seeing eye single. How about that? And around comes third base, heading in to score, and a throw down to second. Bob slides in safely. Bob's got an RBI single.
RBI single, but that was closer. That was closer than I thought it was going to be.
I did too. It was closer than I thought it was going to be.
And then Bob saw the throw going to home and took the extra base.
Exactly. So the Post 20 boys have batted around here in the bottom of the 5th. They've got 6 runs across, 2 outs. Bob Hockert standing down over at second base after he gets an RBI single. So big hit there for Bob. He had 3 strikeouts. That felt pretty good for him, I'm
Bob
sure.
needed that, Joe. That's going to help him a little bit. So
high and tight to Braden Steffens. He was down in the bullpen.
Doing a little
warming up a little bit. Okay, now I see Winter Coates coming in. What is going on? High, ball 2. I know there's some folks sitting down there in blankets too, but Winter Coates in middle of June?
They're just not used to this weather,
I guess. There's a strike on the outer half. Braden Steffens now still ahead in the count, 2-1. Tater Hartman's pitch, high and tight, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch from Tater Hartman. Steffens swings through that one, and strike 2, it's full count. Standing at second base is Carter Hockert. A long 5th inning here.
Yeah, it's been
There goes the runner to third, check swing, and it's caught. As I think that might have even been a foul tip. I'm not sure there, Chad, but again, the Post 20 is finally retired on the strikeout. That will retire the side, but Wahpeton scores 6 here in the bottom of the 5th. It's an 8-5 lead here for the Post 20 boys, and we're going to be right back with the top of the 6th right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
All right, first pitch delivered here to Levi Meschke is a ball, and this one is ball 2 as Braden Steffens steps on now to take over the pitching duties for Wahpeton. Got some other defensive changes too as well, so Steffens comes on to pitch. That means that Ryan Brown moves out to center field to cover that for him. Moving over to first base is Aiden Hayek, and to right field now is Traden King. So there's your defensive changes for Wahpeton here as we go to the top of the 6th. Steffens delivers strike 1, and it's 3-1. Now to the hitter, Levi Meschke.
Don't need to walk anybody, Joe. Need to just keep throwing strikes if you're Wahpeton. So
sails up high, and it's ball 4 to the number 8 hitter in the order.
Walk the leadoff batter, Joe. That's not how you want to start the inning.
And the number 8 hitter.
And the number 8 hitter.
So Tyler Steiner steps up to the plate. He's popped out to Riley Jones and also struck out. So 0 for 2 for the number 9 hitter in the order. So standing at first base now is Meschke. There's a possible bunt, and it's fouled. Trying to move the runners up there, I guess. Trailing by 3. And that one bounces in the dirt about 57 feet. Good stop by Hendrickson. 1 ball, 1 strike to the number 9 hitter in the order, Tyler Steiner. There's a ground ball to Hockert at second. See if he can pick it up cleanly and step on the bag. Yep. He did.
He bobbled it, but got back to the bag, Joe, with the ball in hand to make sure he got the first out at least anyway. So
that was close, Chad.
Yeah, that was real close.
Yep. Hockert stepped on the bag there. I think he was maybe thinking ahead of trying to get that double play and looked ahead there and bobbled it first. Yep. Skylar Westfall, the leadoff hitter now for Walker, steps up to the plate. That one's a call strike. And the runner over at first base now is Tyler Steiner. Being held on over there by Aiden Hayek. Steffens delivers a little bit high for a ball. It's 1-1. Again, stay tuned for our first Community Credit Union postgame show following the completion of this game. There's a little drive to left field for a base hit for Westfall. And he'll get into first base, standing up easily. So there's runners on first and second. Chad, 1 out. That means the infield fly rule is in effect.
If fair and playable.
That brings up Brad Haase, shortstop. As that one is another 57-footer and goes back to the pads, and everybody moves up 90 feet. So runners at third and second now. First base is open.
Now there's no infield fly, Joe.
Assistant coach Steve Hawker talking to his defense.
He's backing King up in right field a little bit.
Yeah. There's a pull down the third base side. Picked up over there by Flack. Over to first to Hayek. They got the out. The run comes across.
Yep, take the out, Joe.
So 2 outs now for Walker. And here comes Gavin Swanson, the catcher. He's got a double and a single so far, Chad. 3 RBI for the young man. He's 2 for 2 today with a hit by pitch. Sails up high for Steffens. Ball 1. Again, another short pitch, and Hendrickson can't get to it in time. And the run will come across on the wild pitch. So now it's an 8-7 game.
Now it's 8-7, Joe.
So just like that, it's a 1-run game again.
Here comes
Coach Steve Hawker will make a mound visit here, brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Coach Hawker usually comes out and makes that first visit and just says, this is what you got to do.
And what happens in the next pitch, Joe? It's normally a strike.
Normally a strike, yeah. It's a 2-0 count. Again, Braden Steffens. Been coming short on a lot of his pitches. Strides into that one, and look at that. Just like that. Strike 1.
Steve the Magician Hawker.
Let's see if Braden Steffens can do it again. He overthrew that one. It goes wide. Ball 3.
Yep, just trying to overthrow a little bit, Joe.
Yeah, I think so on that one. Settle back and let your defense work. Steffens delivers, and again, another 58-footer in the dirt.
And he's getting frustrated on the mound too, Joe.
Hendrickson's got to chase that one, because there goes the runner, and the throw down is not going to be in time or even close.
Yeah, and Coach Cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
No, waited, and the runner finally said, okay, I'm going then.
I'm going, yeah.
And we got a
courtesy runner,
I think.
Yeah,
Somebody's
I think it
coming
is.
out.
Catcher is
number 9.
So that will be number 9 will be Henry Weber.
Courtesy running at second base, number 9, Henry Weber.
The tying run, Joe.
So here comes Tater.
Yep, Tater's coming back up.
Tater Hartman. 2 outs, runner at second base, and that one again in the dirt. Hendrickson has to pick it up. One ball, no strike.
It's tough for a catcher too, Joe. When the last 4 or 5 have kind of bounced in there too. You don't know if
popped up left field side over towards center.
Giblets.
Brown catches that one, and the side is retired after a big whoof by the Wahpeton fans. And that will conclude the inning. 2 runs come across for Walker here in the top of the 6th. We got a good one going. Call the neighbors, wake the dog. Here we go. It's 8-7 in favor of Wahpeton.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Sometimes it's tough.
We got a doozy, Chad.
Yeah, that was a good one, Joe.
A one-run game here in the bottom of the 6th. Wahpeton battled back in the bottom of the 5th. They scored 6 runs to take the lead. But then here comes Walker back in the top of the 6th. They scored 2 to answer, and now it's 8-7 in favor of Wahpeton in the bottom of the 6th. And that one bounces in the dirt for ball 1. So Tater and Braden Steffens.
Yeah.
Throwing him a little bit short. Steffens got into the inning, giving up 2.
And looks like Jones is down there warming up now, Joe.
Riley Jones down there?
I think that's him.
Yeah, I would agree with you. My 2015 is
Your
working.
2015 is working today,
Yep,
Joe?
Yep. I can see that's
You need
number
the
2.
binoculars or
no,
not?
No, I'm good. Ooh, and that almost hit Aiden. And it slaps his bat like I should have took that one on the
Your
shin.
2015, what's Jeannie got? 2015 as well?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
3-0.
Wow.
And that one bounces in the dirt, and Hayek is on with an opening walk here in the bottom of the 6th. Now here comes Eli Kappas. See what Eli does. Singled so far, and he has walked twice, scored once. So 1 for 1 for the designated hitter from Wahpeton. Hayek gets his lead at first.
Ooh.
Foul ball on the bunt attempt by Eli.
Got just a piece of it, and then I think it either hit. I might hit.
I think it hit the catcher, did it? Or
Well, I thought it might hit the umpire.
Might have hit the umpire. Might have.
Because the catcher was trying to kind of take, he's kind of doing a little extra. I don't know.
Mhm.
I think it hit one of the two anyway. It looked
We'll
like
see
it.
if Coach Kappas asks Eli to square again. Watch his right hand, see if it moves. Does. And there is.
That one was.
He missed that one,
Yeah,
and
he
down to
making-
second goes
yeah,
Hayek, and he's
Hayek's
going to
going to
hustle
third.
to third,
Yep.
and he's going to make it. Look at the hustle by Aiden Hayek, and he saw that nobody was covering the bag at third, and he just kept on going.
Yep. And the catcher came back and just hesitated just enough to Joe. And
Yep.
yeah, Hayek never slowed down from first base, Joe.
Brad Hasse was at short, and he saw Hayek make that big turn, and he tried to race over there, and Hayek made the dive in safely. So good hustle. Now Eli Kappas with a run just 90 feet away. The 0-2 pitch bounces in the dirt. Again with Tater Hartman here. Maybe it'll be in the dirt, so a wild pitch or a pass ball will get that run in. And that would be a big insurance run going into the top of the 7th for Wahpeton. Tater in the stretch. And that one is the wild pitch, and that will score Aiden Hayek. So Aiden Hayek, with the walk, goes all the way around Chad to score for Wahpeton all on his own.
Yep. No, big insurance run, Joe. Big insurance. Tater going to try to find a little control, Joe. He's been all over the places. Throws hard, but.
So now Eli Kappas.
Yep.
Go ahead, Chad. Finish your thought. I'm sorry.
Well, you got to throw strikes, Joe. Otherwise,
Yep.
you don't throw strikes, you're going to walk people, and then you see what happens when you walk somebody.
Yep. Eli pops that one up foul toward the First Street side on the first baseline. For those not familiar with John Randall Field, first base is basically parallel to First Street. 2-2 pitch. In the dirt again, ball 3.
Yep. He's worked the count full, so that's...
Yes, he was behind in the count,
Yes.
0-2. Caught the corner, strike 3. Eli is caught looking for the first out. That'll bring up Ryland Flack.
Up next, your third baseman, number 11, Ryland Flack.
Ryland Flack, a sophomore this year, will be a junior next year in school.
Fairly good sized kid too, Joe.
Yes, he is.
For his first years in school. So.
Yep. And the pitch from Tater Hartman. Bounced just before the top of the left-handed batter's box, about 56 feet.
Oh. Walker's got somebody their two subs are sprinting down to the bullpen, Joe.
Call strike.
Looks like number 9 is going to be throwing.
So number 9 would be Henry Weber. He pitched a little bit earlier today, too. There's a base hit. Nice solid base hit by Ryland Flack to right field, right between first and second. So he'll end up at first base.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Take that outside pitch, Joe. If it's pitched outside, you know what you look like.
Go with it.
Go with it and take it to right field. And he did.
And he did. So there's one out now. Ryland Flack standing over at first base. And the hitter now will be Trayton King. Don't know if Addie's watching tonight. She might be playing. They're going to pick off move over to first, not in time. Addie was watching last night. She was in Watertown, Wisconsin.
Never been there, Joe.
It's in the southern part of the state, if I remember right.
Okay.
I used to be a Wisconsinite for almost 3 years. High and away for a ball.
Cheesehead, huh?
I was, yep. My youngest son, Evan, was born at Cheesehead.
All right.
He's a native of Wisconsin.
Native.
Yeah. He doesn't talk about it much.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, he was born in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Back in 1991. 2-0 pitch. And there is another base hit to right center field. Flack looks at Coach Kappas for the turn, and he's told to stay put. And a base hit for Trayton King. So post 20 staying alive here.
Second baseman, number 2, Riley Jones.
Riley Jones was down in the bullpen earlier, Chad said, and warming up, and he might be coming in to pitch the 7th. We'll see. Or he might be just loosening up, too. Who knows?
Just in case, you know, Steffens has a little more trouble, they can make a switch.
Riley punches at that one, and it's going to go foul to the parking lot.
Oh, Joe's pickup.
Nope, Genie's. Riley Jones had a bunt single back in the 5th inning.
Beautiful bunt single, Joe.
It was. And there is a wild pitch, and both runners will advance 90 feet. Runners now at second and third on that wild pitch.
Still only one out, Joe.
Yep, I've got I've written down 3 wild pitches here for Tater in this inning.
Oh yeah,
at least 3.
I think at least 3.
I might have missed one. Riley Jones squares, and there's the suicide again, and successful again. And look at Riley Jones. Does he get there in time?
Yes,
he did.
Does. Yep.
Another suicide squeeze there by Riley Jones is producing another run for Wahpeton. A successful.
Yeah, I think the catcher thinks he's out, but
Riley Jones?
The catcher thinks Riley Jones is out at first. But
no, I don't think he was.
No, I don't think he was either. And he's not umpiring anyway, Joe. So
no, and you're not. Yeah, you're not wearing the black shirt, my friend. Okay, here we go. Now he's saying 2 out. I've only got 1 out. Why did the catcher say 2 out?
I can only think of 1 out.
Did I miss something? I got 10-7, right? Yeah.
I think.
Riley Jones is standing at first.
So the only out you have is Eli Kappas?
Yep. Eli strikeout, yep.
Yeah, I think the catcher.
I think the catcher was saying 2 outs, wasn't he?
He was
Did I
signaling
miss
to.
that?
Maybe he was saying.
Maybe that
signal.
was the play or
You know,
something.
The plays
I
at
suppose.
second
Yeah,
base.
maybe
or
that's
something.
what it
Maybe.
is.
I don't know.
Who knows what it meant? Ryan Brown at the plate. He had another beautiful sacrifice bunt back in the 5th. Tater ready to go. And there was the bunt again. That was a late one. Tater was trying to catch Wahpeton off guard there with that quick delivery, and he almost got away with it. Well, he did because the unsuccessful squeeze.
The squeeze was unsuccessful there, but fouled off, so he's got another chance if that's what they want to do.
See if Coach Kappas calls another squeeze here. He's been successful 3 times so far with it. 1 out. Runners at the corners. That one just misses. Or, excuse me, it is a strike.
Yep, he called it a strike.
Swanson was reaching for it and went off the end of his glove. 0-2 to Ryan Brown. And he had that nice sacrifice bunt last in the 5th inning. He squares again, and there he puts it down. And there is another successful squeeze bunt for post 20. How about that, Chad?
No, they've. If it works, Joe, too, keep doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that's 4 times, Joe.
Yep.
Now batting your left fielder, number 5, Casey Pincinel.
Makes the score 11-7. And here comes Casey Pincinel. He doubled in his last at bat down the third baseline.
Yeah, right down the line, Joe.
Runner at second base is Riley Jones. Call strike.
Up
from
4.
Tater Hartman.
Be nice to be up 5, Joe. Just, it takes
Yep.
the grand slam away, Joe.
Yeah. How about that?
Not
There's
that
a
we've
little
seen-
bleeder, and that's going to be caught over at first base by Rutten, and that will retire the side. But again, Wahpeton scores 3 insurance runs here in the bottom of the 6th. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. After this on Three Borders Sports Network, Wahpeton 11, Walker 7. Back after this.
Dad, kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Ball 1 comes in high to Elliott Harris, and Steffen's still on the hill here for Wahpeton, and that's ball 2.
Wonder how much of a leash.
Yeah.
Hard
to say.
The 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th has helped.
Yep.
But
Wahpeton has scored 9 runs total in the 5th and 6th innings.
Poor Steffens, he's either thrown it short, Joe, or he's thrown it high.
Yep.
There's
a call strike.
Right between there. There you go.
Your bounce 3-1 pitch. That goes outside for ball 4. We'll see.
Yeah, here it comes. Yeah,
Coach Kappas.
Didn't think he'd have much of a leash.
Didn't think
Joe.
so either. And here is your mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance.
So now,
Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Let's see if he makes a change.
Yep, looks like
he does grab the ball.
Pincinel's coming in. The way it looked from left field.
Or Riley Jones. Well, I see what you're saying. All right, we'll give you the defensive changes here when we come back after this commercial break. Again,
he's going to go play second base. That's what it is, Joe.
All right, we'll be right back.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply
Hit
understand.
the button there, Chad. There we go.
It's been a long day, Joe.
It has. I'm going to make it, though. We're not too far away, I hope. And Riley Jones does come in to pitch here for Wahpeton now. He was warming up in the pen, and Chad and I talked about, we wondered how long the leash was going to be. And now we just discovered that it was one hitter there after the walk issued by Steffens. So moving out to center field was Braden Steffens. Over to second base now is Kason Pincenalt. And then over to left field will be Ryan Brown. Otherwise, defensively for Wahpeton, they stay the same. Riley Jones on the hill now. He inherits one runner over at first base. And here comes Karch Fraser.
Throw strikes. That's the name of the game, Joe.
Get the first out. That one's high and tight for ball one. You know, and Wahpeton does have another game tomorrow. There's strike one. They got another game tomorrow. And then I think their next game is Wednesday. I think they've got a
couple days off.
Yep, I think they've got a league game. It's Steffens in center field. He'll square that one up and make the catch. So Riley Jones gets the first out. That's the big out, Chad.
The first one's the bigger one, Joe. Yeah, the biggest one. Once you get that one, then you feel a little bit better.
Comes Cole Rutten to the plate. Riley Jones on in relief of Braden Steffens here. Got the corner, strike one. Good pitch from Riley. Jada Blado tuned in and watching with her feet up in the air. She loves small ball, she said. There's a punch to right field. King drifting over.
Yep.
Did he make the catch, Chad? I couldn't see it.
Yep, made the catch.
Thank you. I couldn't see it behind the pole there.
Giblets, Joe.
Was it? It looked like it was going to be a little tough.
Yeah, no, it was pretty much giblets. Can of giblets, Joe.
Can of corn. So Jada Blado, thank you very much. Loves the small ball.
Yep.
And that's now 2 outs on the board. Number 8 hitter in the order is Levi Meshke.
Yeah, now we're letting the runner. We're holding the runner off for a couple batters. Now we've backed off, Joe.
Yep. So Aiden Hayek is not holding the runner on, as you can see in that shot there.
If he wants to go to second, they're letting him, Joe.
Yep, they're going to let him go. Swing and a miss.
Jones, he's come in and throw some strikes, Joe.
Yep.
It counts 1-1,
That's
though.
big for Wahpeton right now.
1-1 count, I think, is what the umpire said.
Okay, it's 1-1. And that's not going to make a difference because there's a high chopper to third. Flack guns it over to Hayek, and that will end the inning and the game here for Wahpeton, and a victory for Wahpeton Post 20. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with our first Community Credit Union post-game show right after this.
Farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Welcome back to Vaderstad Stadium here at John Randall Field in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Beautiful Chihinkapa Park. We just saw a doozy here of a game as Wahpeton comes from behind here, Chad, and wins this one by the score of 11-7. Welcome everybody to our First Community Credit Union post-game show. First Community Credit Union makes your dreams affordable with competitive rates, flexible terms with our products, FCCU. So a nice come-from-behind win for post 20.
WAP struggled a little bit early on, Joe, and then they seemed to find something like in the fifth and sixth innings. So later in the game, they really showed something and came back, and it was a good comeback win.
Yeah, it was. And Aiden Hayek started out pitching well for Wahpeton. Did give up a few runs there, but Wahpeton did have a couple of errors there, and anyway, between Aiden Hayek, Braden Steffens, and Riley Jones, it was a good game pitched all over by post 20.
Yes.
Taking a look at the line scores for each team in a game that took 2 hours and 4 minutes. 2 hours and 4 minutes. Walker had 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and left 7 runners on base. For Wahpeton post 20, they had 11 runs on 11 hits. They committed 2 errors and left 7 on base. Chad, we can't leave this post-game show without talking about small ball.
Yeah, no, small ball. I like it too, Joe.
It was fun to watch, isn't it?
You just don't see it enough, Joe.
No.
It
was fun to watch. Jay DeBlato said it was fun to watch, and I agree. And if it's executed perfectly, which it was,
that's
you
fun
can't
to
get
watch.
any better.
No, nope.
And Wahpeton had to generate some runs, and they did that. So in the fifth inning, was there 3 in a row?
I think
2 in a row.
2 in a row, but it was 4 times successfully. Though,
yes, it was, and it worked out well for post 20 here in game number 4 on the day, and game number 6 all together. And Art, can I have your schedule, please, so I can look at it? Thank you. And taking a look now on the records here. For the records, Detroit Lakes comes in at 2-2, so they got 2 games tomorrow. Fergus Falls comes in at 2-0, and right now that's where the standings
Detroit Lakes
are.
is 1-1, Joe.
Yeah. What did I say?
You said 2-2, I think. And I was trying.
Oh, did I?
I was confused when you said 2-2, and they got 2 games tomorrow.
Well, then that can't be.
I was confused, but
thank you for correcting me. Detroit Lakes 1-1.
Okay.
There we go. And Fergus Falls 2-0.
Okay.
Walker at 0-2 now after this loss to Wahpeton. Lidgerwood Hankinson stands at 1-2. 1 win, 2 losses, and now Wahpeton moves to 2 wins and 1 loss with 1 game remaining. So there is your standings here so far. 2-0 for Fergus Falls, Wahpeton at 2-1, and everybody else with 1 or less. So there is your standings.
Fergus wins both tomorrow?
Yep, it's all over.
It's over, right?
So Fergus, they get the championship. Yeah, they play Walker first game tomorrow at 10 a.m., and then Fergus Falls will play again at 12:30. And by the time Wahpeton takes the field at 5:30 against Detroit Lakes, they'll know where they stand. Yeah. So hopefully I explained that correctly. Again, 1-1 for Detroit Lakes, 2-0 for Fergus, 0-2 for Walker, 1-2 for Lidgerwood Hankinson, and 2-1 for Wahpeton. There's your standings right now so far as it goes. We got 4 more games tomorrow. And Chad, I guess that's going to be about it, huh?
It's been a long day, Joe, so
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's wrap it up then. For Chad Affield and everybody here at Three Borders Sports Network, Wahpeton wins this one 11-7 over Walker, Minnesota. We'll be back on the air 5:30 approximately tomorrow night as Post 20 will take on Detroit Lakes. There's 3 other games ahead of it, though, so if you want to come down to the ballpark, get some decent food down out of the concession stand, you're welcome to come on down. It's a great atmosphere here at John Randall Field. Beautiful situation right now. The grass is nice and green. If you want to watch some baseball, here is the place to do it. That's going to wrap up our First Community Credit Union postgame show. Again, for Chad Affield and everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to those of you watching on Red River Communications, Cable Channel 28. And we will see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.